Hey, you guys. Today we're going to be conducting an overview of figurative language to further our understanding of ways of communicating. But before we get into that, let's talk about what is figurative language. Well, when speaking with others to share information or communicate our ideas, we don't always say exactly what we mean. For instance, if it's raining really hard outside, somebody might tell you that it's raining cats and dogs. Now, does that really mean that animals are falling from the sky? Well, hopefully not. No, I'm just kidding. But no, it's actually a common saying in English, which just means that it's raining really heavily. This is an example of what we call figurative language, which is language that uses symbolic or the secondary meaning of words rather than their literal dictionary definition. Take these following sentences for example. Jennifer is an Albert Einstein. Steve is as slippery as a snake, or my boyfriend is a rose. Now, they don't mean that Steve is an actual snake or that Jennifer is actually Einstein. What these are doing is using the symbolic and figurative meaning of these words. For example, Albert Einstein is known for being very smart. So when they say Jennifer is Albert Einstein, they really mean that she's just very smart. Same thing with the second sentence. Snakes are associated with lying and deceit. So when Steve is described as slippery as a snake, they are meaning that Steve is a liar or deceptive. So when we take a look at figurative language, that's what we're referring to. It's the difference between using their symbolic meaning, as we do with figurative language, or their actual meaning, as we do with literal language. All right, you guys, so now that we've gone over what is figurative language, let's go ahead and take a look at your assignment. So your assignment for today, you will be conducting research on different types of figurative language, such as simile, hyperbole, metaphor, and symbolism. For this, you guys will be assigned groups, and each member in the group will complete a slide for a different type of figurative language. Let's go ahead and take a look at the sample below. So on your slide, it's going to list out what type of figurative language you are researching, whether it's hyperbole, personification, symbolism, or metaphor, and you are going to come up with 3 different things. One thing you want to list for us is the word's definition. You also want to come up with how to identify it, and also try to list 3 examples of statements using that type of figurative language. When we're done, we will go ahead and present these with our groups.